and welcome again, everybody who are joining through a recorded message or recorded meeting to the annual membership meeting for the Greater Eureka Chamber of Commerce. So let's go ahead and get going. Our agenda for today, I'm doing the welcome right now. And if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and put your name and your company in the chat. That would be great. And if you want to, something that you hope that the chamber, or that you're excited about what the chamber is doing, or what you'd like us to do. So one or the others, either something you'd like us to do or something that you are excited about. I'll share a CEO report. I will be focusing really on kind of the behind the scenes aspects of what's happening at the chamber. And just trying to adjust something here so I can see better. Then we'll have the outgoing chair report from Kate Whithouse, who officially opened this meeting. She will introduce the 2024 board chair and other officers. And then the incoming board chair, who's Ross Creech from Quality Body Works, QB-Dub. I just gave you a new name for your company, QB-Dub. Will give a report on what's coming up in 2023 or 2024. Whoo, almost missed that one. We'll do an installation of our new and returning board members, so folks who are renewing for their second term with us, as well as our 4 brand new board members. We'll open it up to a question and answer period and have some brief closing remarks. So we anticipate this will be no longer than an hour, maybe a little less. So depending on how many questions y'all have for what we have done and what we have in the future. So I will be, once I'm done with my report, I will be going through chat and answering questions real time. As much as I'm able, and if there are questions that weren't answered in chat, we will go ahead and respond to those during the question and answer period. So do feel free, if questions come up, to go ahead and put them in chat, and we'll get to them. So let's go ahead and I'll start sharing my report. So first of all, for folks who don't know all of our team, I wanted to share this lovely picture of us. So this actually goes in order from left to right. So myself as president CEO, Susan Gillespie, who is our operations manager extraordinaire. So some of you know she's been with us for 25 plus years now and is an incredible resource for us. Heather Bittner has been with us for a couple of years now, and she started out as our Elevate digital marketing manager and now has evolved into our next level manager. She manages our professional development programs. And then Carly Whiff is relatively new. She's been with us 6 months, I'm gonna say. Feels like forever because she's such a great member of the team. But she's our marketing and office coordinator. So she does our social media. She's working on our new website, does a lot to coordinate our meeting rooms and co-working spaces, things like that. So that's the team. All right. So we had a team retreat at the end of 2022, and we decided to make our word of 2023, we chose impact, because we really want to be focused in on activities that provide impact for our members, not just, same old, but to do some new things, some exciting things, change things if we need to make sure that what we are delivering does deliver impact for our members and for our greater community. So I won't go into a lot of details on this because Kate and Ross will be talking about some of the things that we are doing to help you and help our broader community. So we have launched multiple new programs in 2023. I think there were 5 new programs that were launched in 2023, and some big changes to the way we're doing events. We want to make sure that we are keeping you informed on what the issues are around the community, everything from offshore wind to what's happening with transportation and housing and things like that, those big issues that are impacting all of us. We also want to keep you connected through mixers and other activities. We've got some things coming up this year and percolating in my brain for future years to help you all get together more often and build your businesses and build your impact for your businesses by staying connected to others. And then we are also working hard to help strengthen your business from the inside out, expanding our offerings in professional development, leadership development, some other activities that help you as business owners or business leaders, as well as your team members, to be more effective in the work that you do. So strengthening your business from the inside out. Quick update on membership. We're actually doing well. We have 482 members as of yesterday, including 32 Premier members. So our Premier members are those who invest a little bit more in the chamber, and they get an extra set of benefits because of that, depending on which level they come in at. So any chamber member can step up to Premier membership. It's a great way to like I said, invest a little bit more in the chamber, but also access some different resources that we have to offer. In 2023, we had 67 new members. That is more new members than we had in the few years prior to that. Given COVID, we still had a pretty good new member recruitment rate. And one of the things that I want to highlight is we had in 2023, we had a 90% plus retention rate of our members. And, I worked at another chamber and talking with lots of other chambers, a 90+% retention rate of our members is exceptional. So industry standard is probably 85. And that's what most people hit, is about 85. So we're doing well retaining our members as well. Like I said, this is all the back of the house things that you don't necessarily see when we're doing this. So wanted to share really quickly, just a quick overview of some of the benefits that folks are getting. So you can see here, we have regular business members. Most, probably 90% of our members are business members, and they receive quite a number of benefits. This is also on our website, so I won't go through it in detail. I also want to respect folks' time, but you can see that at different levels of Premier membership, folks get more and different resources. So from social media, special social media, free use of our conference rooms, consulting. I have one of our members who stepped up to Premier membership just so I could do some consulting with them on some priorities that they're doing. So, and it's consulting and advocacy. We have a number of our Premier members that we do advocacy for as well. So it's specific focused advocacy for their companies. They also get top level visibility on our website and all of our publications. And if you are a diamond level sponsor, which is $10,000, you also get $2,500 level sponsorship included for a selected event. So just to reiterate, we have reviewed these benefits this year in 2023, both our business benefits as well as our Premier benefits. So everything's updated, and we'll continue to look at it and make sure that what we're offering is the most viable and the most relevant benefits that we can bring to you. So advocacy, this is one thing that Kate and Ross will not be talking about, so it's mine to chat about for just a minute. We have a lot of contact with local government and with state government as well. We have I would say, I looked back at my calendar just in the last day or two and counted up the number of meetings. And I mean, the phone calls is just an estimate, because I have lots of phone calls with our local elected folks and, staff at city, county, especially, and then with our state elected officers as well. can't tell you how many emails, that would take me days and days to figure out, and you don't want me to spend my time like that. So we'll say dozens and maybe dozens of emails, again, with city, county, and state representatives. We were requested and fulfilled requests for 11 letters of support. So these are specific companies that ask us to provide a letter of support if they are going before a government entity and want to voice, community support for it. Sometimes they're applying for a grant or, different types of funding. They want to show community support. So we do that. I have gone to city council and county supervisor and commission meetings at least 8 times that I could count last year, to give testimony and comment. Plus, I spent 2 days last spring with the City of Eureka leadership team, both electeds and staff, and listening to them discuss their strategic visioning for 2023. So 2023, 2024. So I'm, trying to keep my ear to the ground on those kinds of things. We meet bi-monthly with folks from the city. So those are staff, and then as well as 2 council members. And it's the same 2 council members and generally the same staff. So it's me and our executive committee and Susan who meet with them bi-monthly. And we have a pretty robust agenda when we do meet with them. One measure that's coming up on the March ballot that we are taking a position on is Measure A, and that would be changes to regulations related to cannabis. And we talked with folks in the cannabis community, and they really confirmed that that Measure A could really tank what's left of the cannabis community. So from a business perspective, it's not a smart measure. So we took an opposing position on that. So you will see the chamber noted as opposing this. One other thing that we're doing, we're just in the process of doing it right almost as we speak. When I get off this call, I will be finalizing and sending out questionnaires to candidates for who will be on the March ballot, and then we'll do it again in the fall for who are running for city, county, and also for our state assembly, to ask them questions about their priorities and what they see as important for the business community, should they be elected. So we'll get that out to our membership prior to mail-in ballots going out in early February. Let's see, marketing. I'm just going to share with you a couple more things, and then I'm going to hand it over to Kate to give her report. Again, this is all behind the scenes stuff, but we have had a logo that was created in the early 90s. And when we launched the new Chamber Foundation, which Kate's going to talk about, we designed a new logo for it. And we decided that we would also refresh the Greater Eureka Chamber of Commerce logo to be in a similar style and give it a fresh, more modern look. So you are among the first to see this brand new logo for the chamber. We'll be rolling it out starting at our gala next week. But you are the lucky few who get to see it first, after our board, of course, who were very enthusiastic, unanimously chose this logo. So you can see the Eureka Chamber logo as well as the foundation logo. We've really expanded our social media reach and getting a lot more traction in social media, and we'll be putting together a marketing plan to figure out ways that we can better support our members in that way. Our newsletter is always an opportunity for you to share your news with the chamber community and the broader community. We have 50% open rate. And, so people are reading our newsletter. So encourage you to share your news. And then we have a new website that is coming in February. And I'll give you this is very, very draft of our homepage. So this is what it's going to look like, a little bit more sleek, a little bit more clean than what we've had. And celebrating, the folks in our community. So this is a ribbon cutting at the Film Commission's new office just a few months ago. So just the energy and that type of thing that, as we're advancing economic vitality, that's our commitment to you. So with that, I'd like to turn it over to Kate Whithouse, who is our current board chair, and she will share a few words of wisdom with you as well.
Great, thanks very much, Nancy. So again, I'm Kate Whithouse. I'm CEO of the Northern California Community Blood Bank and the outgoing chair for the Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. I really want to thank everyone on the staff and the board and all the members of the chamber for allowing me to serve as chair of the board. It really has been a privilege and it's been an exciting year. So I'm here to tell you about what we have accomplished this year, but first I want to begin by thanking our outgoing board members for their service. These are all very busy people like you and me who nevertheless stepped up to the task of representing the diverse businesses and individuals that make up our chamber. These are passionate ambassadors of our business community, and they brought a lot of expertise, engagement, and thought partnership to the chamber board this year. So once again, everyone on this list, thank you so much for your service. It's been great to work with you. So next, I want to mention some of the newer events and programs of 2023. I hope many of you made it to our Summer Family Fun Mixer. We had this great mixer in July, and we have a lot of great after hours mixers. But one thing that we recognize is that while we enjoy the professional and social opportunities that mixers provide, also we're all striving for work-life balance, and we want to spend quality time with our families and in our community. So we decided to make our July mixer a member exclusive family event at Redwood Acres, and it was really a hit. This was our largest ever chamber mixer. So we had food trucks, a petting zoo, race car rides, and all kinds of activities. It was a lot of fun, and we plan to do it again in 2024. So if you didn't make it last year, please do come next year. In 2023, we also introduced Conversations with Leaders. This is a member exclusive series of opportunities for you to hear straight from the leaders who are making things happen that will impact you, your business, your community. And these conversations covered issues of importance to us, including business safety, homelessness, offshore wind, and more. It's a good opportunity to be in the same room as the people who are making important decisions. We also expanded our professional development opportunities through the Next Level program. These educational courses covered pertinent topics including marketing, leadership, public speaking, and more. Now, online self-study courses have their value, particularly in the past few years, but I, for one, was really so excited to return to real-time, interactive, engaging training that was delivered by local experts. So next, I wanted to talk about our member survey and strategic plan update. This year, the chamber team and the board engaged in a process to chart the next chapter of our journey during this time of tremendous change, opportunity, and potential for economic growth. Our goals were to determine the issues that are most important to our members and develop our approach to addressing those issues. In addition to hundreds of one-on-one conversations that we had with members, we also conducted a member survey in April of 2023, and the responses to that survey provided the following priorities. These include attention to tourism, housing and homelessness, healthcare, transportation and communication infrastructure, streamlining processes between business and local government, and otherwise helping attract and retain businesses in our area. Armed with this information, the chamber team and the board of directors formed our 5-year strategic plan, which is based directly on these priorities expressed by our members. So finally, I wanted to mention the launching of the Redwood Coast Chamber Foundation, the brand new partner organization to our chamber. This is really something exciting that happened this year. This big development came about when we recognized that we have an opportunity to really expand what we're doing for this community and beyond. As a nonprofit 501c3, the Chamber Foundation will be able to receive tax-deductible donations, and this tax status will make it eligible for more grants than the Chamber can access. Launching a new nonprofit is a really big job. It took a lot of time and effort and expertise from the staff and the board members. So I'm just really proud that our team was able to bring this big, bold vision to life, and I'm very excited to see everything that the foundation will do in the coming years. So with that, I just want to thank everyone one more time for allowing me the opportunity to serve as the board chair during such an exciting year. It's been a privilege and an opportunity. And I'm leaving you in great hands with your incoming board chair and executive committee. So I've worked with Ross for a few years now, and he's certainly proving to be an engaged and enthusiastic leader on the board of directors. Teresa Conley, Jane Valadeo, and of course, Nancy Olson, our executive committee.
Thank you, Kate. I humbly accept the gavel to move this thing forward. Thank you. Kate, it's been an absolute delight working with you this last year, and kudos to you for leading us through a year that has been full of building and setting a solid foundation that will allow us future success. It's an incredible honor to be accepting this role as the chamber chair, and it's a role that I do not take lightly. And I'll set the gavel down for a moment. I just wanted to bring everyone's attention to the fact, and thank you. I've received a fair bit of fame. I think everyone has likely received their annual membership directory. And like I said, it's been a lot of fame coming my way because I was on the cover. Obviously, Gabby's there. She looks fantastic, but that's my head, the back of my head. So I just wanted to put that out there for everybody. So, all right. So all humor aside, make an impact. As Nancy said, a little over a year ago, that was the consensus that we want to make an impact. So what does that mean? And it can mean a lot of different things. For me and what I'm looking to bring to the chamber, it can be very simple. But when I say simple, I'm not saying easy. Those are, a lot of things can be very simple, but simple can be hard work. So simple things that make an impact: treating people fairly, doing what you say, communication and hard conversations when it's easier to throw stones from a distance, collaboration, and finding common ground. So all those kind of tie into our mission, and we're going to continue to pursue that mission. And our mission is to advance the economic vitality of our community by serving as a catalyst for business growth, a convener of leaders, a champion for development, and an advocate for a thriving place to work and live. So simple, not easy. So we're going to keep that process going. So with that being said, this organization really is only as good as the people within it. And fortunately, we have a fantastic staff that Nancy has already highlighted and led by Nancy. But there's a lot more pieces involved. So we have ambassadors, we have committees, and of course, board members. So you folks that are on this call are exactly who we're talking to. You guys get it. You know what it takes to run an organization and what it takes to put yourself out there, to get involved. And so we're humbly asking for your continued support. And if you would like to be more involved or know people that would be a good fit, please put them forward. Ambassadors, again, committees can be a great way to kind of get your toes and dip them in the water a little bit, as far as seeing if you're interested in possibly being a board member. And every year, 1/3 of our board rolls over potentially. So we're always looking for dynamic humans that that can serve on our board, and it only makes our organization better, and ultimately the businesses that are members. So again, please step forward. We would love to have the more the merrier. All right, so on to the next slide. So coming down the pipeline, Nancy, can you bump? Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong screen here. So, all right, so what's coming? So the chamber is going to be working on updating our policies and procedures. We're also going to be moving. We should have some news here in the near future as far as an economic summit, so that'll be exciting. The mixers, as Kate mentioned, specifically the Summer Family Fun mixer at Redwood Acres was fantastic last year. And I, for one, as far as our business, look forward to bringing not only my family, but a fair bit of staff. And it was just a fantastic event, and looking forward to that again. And Kate alluded to a lot of different things and on the slides as far as what we have been working on. And we will continue the momentum and keep driving those agendas, and keep nurturing that soil, so to speak, and bearing fruit. As far as our chamber foundation, that's a brand new foundation. That is big time, and it's going to be very exciting to see what comes out of this. There are the potential is just massive. So Leadership Redwood Coast, that grooming the region's top talent. Next Level, personally for me, has been incredibly exciting, just taking some of the courses. Next Level has dozens of professional development courses available to you, including Elevate, which I personally took that class for our social media. And I think last I checked, when one of our social media accounts had, I think, a little over 100 followers, and that was about 4 months ago or so. And I think we're up over like almost 600 now. So that's the Elevate course. And also I took an AI course. It was fantastic. And I'm looking forward to the management training course as well. So Nancy, one of her points is strengthening members from inside, and really that the chamber is knocking it out of the park in this arena. And so, but I don't think enough of us as chamber members are taking us up on that, if you will. So Chamber Foundation, some of the things that are under development, WindLink. So this is where the Chamber Foundation is able to potentially position the chamber and the foundation kind of right in the middle of a lot of these different wind projects, and making sure that we have a say in what's going on and what's going forward. Additional educational workforce development that will continue to be developed, and finally a Latino chamber, which is another little exciting bit of something coming down the pipeline. So as far as like I said, there's a lot going on, and we're going to keep working. And the other, the next exciting piece is we're bringing on some new board members. So I'd like to welcome Megan Broadstock from Redwood Capital Bank, Blair Brown from the Danco Group, Ethan Red Eagle Lawton from SHN, Basil Saeed from Providence, as well as Gabby Long from Taste of Bim, that's renewing, as well as Kate Newby. So looking forward to working closely with all these new folks, and we should have a great year. And so now I'd like to hand this over to our mayor, Kim Burgell, to administer the oath to our new board members.
Thank you, Ross. It's a privilege to be here. I appreciate everybody and all of your great work. It's been wonderful. So if we could get our new board members to raise your right hand. I can't see you, but I'm sure you're there. All right. So after being duly elected to represent the business community as a director of the Greater Eureka Chamber of Commerce. Hold on. There we go. Do you hereby swear to dedicate your efforts toward furthering the mission of the Chamber in advancing the economic vitality of our community by serving as a catalyst for business growth, a convener of leaders, champion for development, and an advocate for a thriving place to work and live?
I do.
Good. This shall be accomplished through dynamic partnership with business, industry, education, government, nonprofits, and the community. If you agree to accept this honor and responsibility, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Great. Is that everyone? Okay, well, thank you and welcome. I only heard one. Thank you and welcome to the Greater Eureka Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. And again, I appreciate all of you so much. Please give me a call if there's anything I can do to support you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Mayor Kim Burgell, for stepping in and doing your mayorly duties of helping to welcome new folks who are stepping up to leadership in our community. Really, really appreciate that. So, as we promised, we have an opportunity for Q&A and would love to open this up for folks who have questions. Anybody have questions? You can put them in chat. If you are too shy to ask them, you can private message me and I will, oops, sorry. Oops, there you go. Thank you so much. There you go. We're staying on Q&A for a minute. But if you have any questions and you're, like I said, if you're a little shy to ask those questions, you can private message me in chat and I will ask them on your behalf. Or if you would like to ask a question, go ahead and raise your hand. I can be patient. Was there anything that we talked about? We talked about a lot. We talked about an entire year in about 30 minutes. And it was a very, very dynamic year with a lot happening. So was there anything that wasn't clear to you or something you're particularly excited about or have questions about?
Hi guys, this is Jessica Repholz. I had a quick question. I haven't signed up, I haven't paid my dues this year. I just kind of been waiting and making sure that it was going to be a right fit for my business this year. But I had a question about, I really enjoyed in the previous years getting a sticker for my door saying that I was part of the chamber. It's a prideful thing for me to know that, hey, I support my chamber and my chamber also supports me back by acknowledging that I am a part of the chamber. That's something that we're going to bring back this year because it wasn't done last year.
So was that a question, Jessica?
Yeah. Are you guys bringing back the stickers that identify that we're part of the Eureka Chamber of Commerce back this year?
I'm hoping to, and those would go out to all of our, we were, Carly just reminded me, we were waiting for our new logo to be done and kind of be out there. So once we kind of have all the art done for that, we will be sending out stickers, window clings for businesses. So thanks for bringing that up. And thanks, Carly, for, for reminding me why we were stalled on that. So yeah, we will be. I see some other questions that our team has raised in chat. So we'd love to know what topics would you like for us to address in future conversations with leaders. There are a couple that we are that are starting to brew for us. One of them is healthcare. Basil, you know that we'll be talking to Providence. And then we also want to talk more about homelessness and the impact on our community and how that impacts our businesses as well as our community at large, and what we can do to be supportive of the unhoused population. And then we also will be revisiting offshore wind, getting an update on offshore wind. So those are a couple of topics that we have that are lined up, that are planned for the next 6 months or so, but would love to know what you are interested in learning about our community. That's where are the mystery spots for you? So if you want to, you can go ahead and just answer that in chat, or if you want to speak up, you can do that as well. And then Heather asked, what additional professional development would you like to see in our next level programming? We really do a broad variety of professional development programming through Next Level, and we do everything from marketing to leadership. We have a marketing 101 kind of class coming up in February. So if you know folks who are new to management or are maybe could use some refreshing or some training, we all know that a lot of times we have high performers who move into management positions without the benefit of some training. So we have created a course for that. We had it first last October. We're doing our second round in February, and we have a couple of folks who want us to come in and do that with the county. They want us to come in and do it with their supervisors and things like that. So it's really great program. So if you have folks who are interested in improving their management, that's great. You can see all of our Next Level classes on our website under events. So are there any professional development training you or your team would like to see? Go ahead and put that in chat. Sue, thank you for being our #1 fangirl. Thank you for all the amazing work. And also thanks, Sue, for stepping up as a new ambassador with us. So we appreciate that. Possible topic for conversations with leaders: commercial property, vacant commercial spaces, maintenance and facade upkeep on commercial property, landlord relations, basically the maintenance and upkeep of businesses. Here. So we would love to bring in the city and the county to see what they are doing to support that. Other thoughts? All right. If there is anything that you want to check in with us about, my email, I put it in chat previously, but it's pretty easy. It's nancy@eurekachamber.com. You can email me or call me here at the office anytime. And if you have other questions about other programs, you can just reach out to us, call us, and we're glad to support your work, because that is what we're here for, is to support you and your success. With that, Ross or Kate, do you have anything else that you want to add in our closing remarks? No?
No.
Well, go ahead.
No, I don't have anything.
I'm excited for the awards gala coming up, and I hope to see everyone there.
Yep. It's going to be a party. Kate, I want to give you a huge thanks. Look at Ross getting ready to gavel us out. But Kate, you have been such a great partner. 2023 has been a momentous year for our chamber. And I want to thank our team. So Susan, Heather, and Carly for they work really hard, and we have lots of irons in the fire and lots of dreams for what we want to bring to our community and to our local business community as well. But our board is so incredibly important. I want to give a special shout out to Kristen Cookshausen from Coast Central, who's stepping down. She's been chairing our business and education committee, and she's done a stellar job. And she's now handed that over to Colby Smart, who is picked it up very capably. So we've got some fantastic momentum there. But Kristen, we will miss having you on the board because you are incredibly responsive and helpful. And thank you, Colby, for picking up that opportunity to lead. I'm just looking through here. Oh, Megan, it said iPhone. I didn't see you there, Megan. Megan Broadstock, who is new on our board, official now. So Megan and Blair, Basil, and Ethan, our new board members, super excited about working with you. Lots of opportunities to engage with our chamber, with your chamber, and we hope that you will, as Ross said, step up for, to be an ambassador, to join one of our committees, that kind of thing. And if you're ready for the big times, to join our board. So with that, we want to thank you, give a quick pitch for our upcoming awards gala, which we'll be giving out awards. We will have a live auction, and then that'll be about the first hour of it. And then we go into a fantastic Cirque du Soleil inspired party. It's taking place at Redwood Acres, or the Acres, as they are rebranding to. And it's next Friday, so we're in the throes of getting ready for that. And we're going to have a really great crowd. I think we'll have about 350 people is what we're estimating for that event. And it's actually in 2 different venues on the Acres site. So don't get confused. Just go to where the signs tell you to go when you show up. If you haven't purchased your tickets yet, please do so. You can do that on our website. And there's a tab that says 2024 Awards Gala to make it easy for you to find where you can purchase your tickets. So before we close and before Ross gavels us out, any final questions? We made it through in good time. All right. Well, Ross, it's up to you.
All right, thank you all. I adjourn this meeting.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone, for being with us.
Thanks, Nancy. This was really wonderful. I appreciate you.
I appreciate
Have
you.
a great day, everybody.
Thanks so much. We really appreciate you being with us.
Thank you.